in this, we will have, right? Basically error detection we'll do here, error detection and retransmission, whatever we have seen. So in this, uh, right, so using Hamming distance, we have d minimum is equal to 2t plus 10. We have done that. So it can detect t errors. If Hamming distance, you got the idea, if Hamming distance is, we have calculated Hamming distance. How did we calculate Hamming distance? How did we calculate Hamming distance, anyone?
By calculating the
Number of
Number of
errors, sir.
ones.
What is the Hamming distance between them? What is the Hamming distance?
2, sir.
Hmm?
2,
How
sir.
to?
Sir, there is 2 difference.
So where is the difference I am getting? This 1:1. Okay. Now this is 1 and 0. So 1, and then 1 and 0, again 1. So 2 difference. Then this is 0, and I am having 1. How do you calculate Hamming distance?
Sir, 7, sir.
7, sir.
7.
7,
Are
sir.
you getting my point? So it is very clear. It can be shown, right? So it can be shown that you can detect t errors if d minimum is 2t plus 10, right? So if we want to correct 10 bits in a packet, we need to make minimum Hamming distance 21. So if 21 is the minimum, what I meant to say, Hamming distance, then we can correct 10 bits in the packet. This is the formula. Are you getting my point? So in our this thing, what should be the minimum Hamming distance if I want to detect 8 errors? If I wish to detect 8 errors, what should be the minimum Hamming distance? See, if I want to detect t errors, then my minimum Hamming distance is 2t into 10. So I want to detect 8 errors. So 2 into 8. 2 into 8 is nothing
26,
but
sir.
16 plus 10.
26.
We should have Hamming distance of
26.
26.
26.
Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the concept. Okay. So this is the concept. So this should be 2t plus 10 you take. You got the idea? So this is x and this is y. You got the idea? And you want to take d minimum is greater than 2t. So all these are erroneous. These are the errors. These are the errors. Total number of errors you can calculate only if minimum Hamming distance. Suppose Hamming distance is 26. Suppose Hamming distance is 26. You got the idea? Then how many errors can you detect? Hamming distance is 26.
8.
8.
You got the idea? So 8, because 2 into 8 is 16 plus 10, 26. So I am saying Hamming distance is 26, so I can correct 8 errors. This is what is the formula. Okay. So this is where you have to remember this. So this is what is using XOR. So if I want to know Hamming distance, this is 1. You got the idea? So this is the operation. You take P1, P2, and so on, Pi. You take all these are nothing but the values. You got the idea? The value, bit values. Okay. So finally, you have chunk interleaving and all. This is not that much needed. Uh, Actually, now here, say packet 1, this is the data. You got the idea? And the packet 2, this is the data. Packet 3, this is the data. Packet 4, this is the data. And packet 5, this is the data. And sending column by column. I am sending this column by column. So column by column means first you can see which column is going 0, 5, 1, 0, 1, 5, 2, 0. You can see here 0, 5, 1, 0, 1, 5, 2, 0, 2, 5. This column was, you got the idea. So first packet is nothing but 0, 1, 6, 11, 16, 21. 0, 1, 6, 11, 16, 21. Have you understood? First packet, I am sending column by column. So this goes first as first packet. What is that? 0, 1, 0, 6, 11, 16, 21. 0, 1, 6, 11, 16, 21. Have you understood? Then next is 0 to 7, 12, 17, 22. This is the value. Then 0, 3, 8, 13, 18, 23. This is the value. Then 0, 4, 9, 14, 19, 24. This is the value. And finally, this is the value. You got the idea? Now, this packet values are coming like this. So I have got, you got the idea? I have got what? This is there. How much? This is 1. This packet as it is, this was not lost. This packet as it is, it was not lost. And packet 3 has been lost completely. Packet 3 has been lost completely. And this, you got the idea, has been as it is. This is as it is. Have you understood? So now again I am arranging it column wise. So this comes in column 1, this packet 2 comes in column 2, and packet 3 comes here, packet 4 comes here, and packet 5 comes here. Now, do I have any mechanism to recover this data? Do I have any mechanism to recover this data? Okay, so we can recover. Okay, this is the method they have given. If I had taken, assuming that if I had taken checksum, ordinary checksum, what should have been the ordinary checksum here? 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. How much is this? 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3. You got the idea? 9 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So 9 plus 3,
15.
12 plus how much?
15.
15. So if you write 15 here, next packet will be, next row will be 10 plus 9, 19 plus 8, 27 plus 7, 34 plus 6, 40 here. You got the idea? This will be 29 plus 13, 42 plus 54 plus 65, 65 here. Okay. Then here how much? 20 plus 19. So 39 plus 18. So it is 39 plus 18 will be how much? 57?
57.
57 plus 67. So 74. 74. This is 80. 80. You got the idea? And this is 49. 49 plus. So you find this. You got the idea? Now what happens if I put a checksum over here? You got the idea? And this is completely missing. Can I recover this value? Can I recover this value if I have checksum here? And assuming that checksum has arrived correctly. How will I get this recover one bit of this row, packet 1, packet 2, packet 3, packet 4, packet 5?
Adding and minusing all that.
Yeah, so here what was this? This 15. 15 minus 1, that is 14, minus 2, that is
Minus
12,
4,
minus
minus
2.
5.
How much? Minus 4 is minus 9 you take, minus 9. You got the idea? 12 minus 9, 3. So I'll get 3 here. Understood how I have
Yes, sir.
recovered the data?
Yes, sir.
This recovery was possible because there is only 1 bit error in packet 1. 1 bit error in packet 1. See, packet 2 there is 1 bit error. Packet 3 1 bit error. Packet 4 1 bit error, and packet 5 1 bit error. You got the idea? If I had sent row wise, then I would not have been able to detect the data, because in that case, if I send this way, that is 1 2 3 4 5. If I send like this 1 2 3 4 5, so what would have happened? I would have got the correct checksum here, but this entire thing would have been lost. So I don't know. Even if I have checksum here, I don't know what value I have to put here. So since I have sent the data like this column wise, as this second, third, fourth, fifth, even if one full packet was lost, you got the idea, and checksum was there, I could recover the original data. Have you understood this?